What is the difference between civil and criminal law?
Civil law is something where plaintiffs sue each other, and they can be private individuals, they can be citizens or corporations. Companies can sue individuals who breach their rights. Criminal law is different. The person moving the case against someone else is the government. They're prosecuting a person. Nobody else is. Private citizen can't prosecute you criminally. It's just the government. So that's pretty much the main difference between those two.
What is a judiciary?
A judiciary is a group of men and women who are appointed by the government to oversee the rule of law and to make sure the rule of law in a democracy is supreme. They are the independent arbiters of disputes that come before them, whether it's civil law disputes or criminal law matters. They must ensure that the proceedings through which these disputes are going to be resolved have to be fair and unbiased, and that's their job.
How do I invoke my right to remain silent?
You have to vocalize it by saying, I'm invoking my right to silence, as a citizen is entitled to do. And it's a constitutionally protected right. You'll sometimes see it at committee meetings in the House of Representatives, Senate meetings where corporations are brought before the Congress to answer questions like, Enron scandals, things like that, tax issues, pollution. If certain questions are put by committee chairmen or members of a committee to a CEO of a company, that CEO can say that on the advices of their counsel, that they're invoking their right to silence and not to particularly answer that question because it may incriminate them in some way.
How much can you drink and drive?
Well, again, the question we know rationally is that we shouldn't do it, but there is no scientific answer to this question because two different people will process alcohol differently. A very big guy and a frail old woman, if they have the same quantity of alcohol, he'll process it quicker if he's used to drinking more often, and because of his big body frame. The old lady will find it difficult or more harder because she doesn't drink very often and her frame is much smaller. So if they drink the same amount, she'll certainly be over the limit, or much more so than him, and for longer periods than he is.